Hello, mortals. My name is Lord Mystic Star Moonrise. You're probably wondering what happened to Lunar Shield. Well, we're technically the same person, but Lunar. Look, guys, Lunar was never meant to be the face of my Voracious adventures. He was kind of an OC I've had for a while. This is my Sona. So, to tell you a little bit more about the rebrand, that's what this whole section of this video is about, is the rebrand. So, Mystic Star is my main Sona. He is the god of Vor. And he rules over the Shadonian Imperium, which is a multi-dimensional, multi-galactic empire. It spreads thousands, billions of worlds across multiple parallel universes because, it's been built up over the past decade of RPs and stuff. Speaking of which, each Mystic's age is around 14,000 years old. There's a lot more lore here. If you guys want me to do a whole lore breakdown series, I'd be happy to, because there's a whole lore behind this. But with this rebrand is going to come a lot of new things. We're going to be doing a lot more streams, and I have a new way of going about my Vor game / Vor mod reviews that I think is going to be really great. So I hope you guys love it. And I wanted to talk about this rebrand here in VR chat because I know it's been a while since we've had one of these conversations. And frankly, I've been crazy. But my main issue is that, I have a Lunar Shield count and a Mystic Star account on so many different things that I'm like, some people know me as Lunar Shield, others know me as Mystic. Let's just make it one big Mystic thing. And yes, if you also watch Shadonia Royals, I am the same Mystic from that channel. So, just try not to get too vorny in my chats on that channel, please. We're trying to keep it a little more YouTube friendly. Speaking of which, I'm in the process of getting a VorTuber PNG. Kind of like this amazing femboy noodle boy that has been helping me out. You can find a link to him in the description below. I'd say his name if I wasn't completely drawing a blank right now. Like, seriously, I had it on the tip of my tongue, and then it's just gone. Welcome to ADHD. Anyways, I also have this VR chat model that you should hopefully be seeing a lot more of in the future. I don't know if we're going to do a lot of VR chat based stuff, because a lot of the users who used to make public Vor stuff have all been banned. I have a lot of opinions on stuff like that I'm going to keep to myself. But now that you know why we're rebanded and what's going to happen in the future, we can move on to part 2 of this video. Part 2. Where the fuck have I been? And why is Lunar Shield's upload schedule so sporadic? First of all, I have ADHD, and I'm not medicated because medication is expensive. So I tend to go, hard focus, 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 and I'm bored. And that happens so much. Like, I'll be in the process of playing a game to do a review of it, and then I'm just like, and I want to do this other thing now. It's really hard to build up what I want to do, so I've decided to swap over to a work on it as I can schedule. But I also need your guys' help, because with how the world is right now, my rent has gone up, and I'm going to have to go back to working full time unless I get some more help from you guys. in the description down below, you'll find a link to my Patreon, my Kofi page, and my various social media accounts. If you guys can contribute what you can, that would be great. You know, with the increase of my rent and everything going up and the price of everything getting extreme now, I kind of have to ask you guys, because I want to make more content, but if I go back to working Monday to Friday full time, that's going to mean less time to work on this content, which will ultimately mean that videos will take longer and longer to come out. So chip in if you guys can. If not, I understand. I'm still trying to work out what exactly I can give you guys as Patreon rewards. Maybe I'll do a Patreon exclusive branch of my server for Minecraft. I don't know yet. There's a lot I got to think about. But moving on to part 3. So, my mod, Voracious Galaxy 3.0 is rapidly closing in. Hopefully by the time this video is released, we've already released 3.0. Going forward with my mod, there's going to be one Subscribestar/Patreon branch and one public branch. So 3.0 is going to be public, but next month's update, 3.1, will be Patreon and Subscribestar. Then, when we release 3.2, the following month, 3.1 will go public. And that's how I kind of want to do it going forward. So that way, both the public and the Patreon get early access. But we need help. We need coders. We need modders. We need artists. We need writers. I understand that, with the mod, how small it is right now, I can't exactly pay you guys. It's kind of more of a passion project type of thing, because most of what I would get would go towards my own living expenses. But I want this mod to succeed, and there's a lot of stuff we can add. So even if you can't contribute with art or whatever, we still need dedicated playtesters. The more experience you have with Stellaris, the better. Because we want to make this mod not be, not be like we shoehorned in the Vor stuff and it makes no sense in Stellaris. We want it to genuinely expand on the Stellaris gameplay or completely overhaul it for a more Vorny feel. The ultimate goal is that the mod will be an all-in-one experience where you're not going to have to install like, oh, well, this mod needs this and this and this, kind of like how Devourment is. We don't want something like that. We want it to be, you install our mod, you don't need anything else, you can just play with our mod if you want to. But I have gotten some questions on what mods work well with it. Personally, I use Gigastructures. I use Gigastructures all the time. It is completely compatible with Gigastructures, and I think pretty much every Lustful Void expansion. In fact, I personally use the Lustful Void portrait pack overhaul thing, because, if I'm going to be eating you, you might as well be nude. Clothes just get in the way. But, yeah. So, once I start doing live streaming and stuff, though, I hope to set up a way of you guys being able to give donations. If you have suggestions before we leave today about things I should add to my mod or games I should play on stream, let me know in the comments below. But, bear in mind, the games we play can't be NSFW. We still gotta be in the limits, Vor is fine as long as there's no breast or naked asses or dicks. We can't have any of that shit. We're not allowed to have fun. But I hope this gives you a little bit of insight onto why we're doing what we're doing, and I hope you guys look forward to this channel expanding. If you can't tell, I'm really, really, really excited to start doing more with this channel, especially now that, this. Anyways, my little mortal followers, until next time, my name is Mystic, and I will see y'all next time.